Afternoon. Well, we're finally getting out there. Finally. I can only say me fishing adventures and trips and preparations being a total bloody nightmare, to be fair. Nothing's been straightforward, nothing's been easy. It's been a total mind game. It's one thing you come to realise about life and fishing: if you haven't got the exact perfect health, you're not in the right frame of mind or mood, are you? So let's just say I've had a little bit of a trip over the last few weeks. Well, I should say no trips. The trip to bloody Croatia cancelled at the last minute, so all the preparation for that depressed me. Then I got gout in my knee. That set me back a week. I had bloody gout in my bloody elbows. Then I damaged my elbow doing the garden. Not my elbow, my shoulder. That's only about 90% right at the minute. And I've just been in the hospital for a blood test, so I just thought, frig it, we've just got to go, haven't we? There's always something to do or something to stop you, isn't there? To be fair, I went fishing about 4 weeks on Woodset. Done some filming. And that was a disaster. Come to look at the footage and the sound of the footage, it was just bloody terrible. I sent up scrapping that. And I thought to myself, okay, I've got a big trip coming up. Let's prepare for that properly. And to be fair, it's just been a disaster after disaster. Bloody hard work, to be fair, guys. But anyway, let's be positive. I'm off to Woodlands Waters. I actually have been before. I went about 2 months ago. I didn't do any filming. I went to see a team member, Mark Oliver, and his mate Dave. Very nice chap, I must say. We had a bit of fun. And to be fair, I just didn't do any filming of the adventure, and I regretted it, to be fair. So I said to myself, oh, I'll have to go back there. So I've just decided to just get out there last minute. I've had enough of being trapped in the house, worrying about my health and bloody what you've got to do in life just to friggin' maintain it. So hopefully we have a bit of fun and make the most of it, innit? You know, you only live once, don't you, at the end of the day, guys? So anyway, won't be there till about 2:30, and hopefully we get a peg. Anyway, see you all in a bit. Bye for now. Morning. Well, just found myself a couple of sachets of coffee. You know, the ones you get from the hotel. So anyway, had an up and down night and start of a new day. Just going to get myself together, tidy myself up, get a bit organised, and see if we can create a little bit of luck. Gotta just take each day as it comes, haven't I, guys? Always hoping for that little bit of a magic moment. And savour the day. This is what my swim looks like. Loads of quacking ducks about. Oh, see that fish over there? Opposite the other swim, jump up. Nothing big like. But anyway, that's how close they can get in. Got the wind pushing in. To be fair, this peg's really out the way, so it's quiet. Besides the wildlife, but that's okay. Well, how lovely is that, guys? It'll be pitch black in a bit, and we'd be hoping for that nighttime bite. That's all we can do. Hope for a nighttime bite. Just found a tea bag, believe it or not. It's beautiful. And all the trees are silhouetted around the lake. And the sun's got its last bloody 10 minutes of impact. Beautiful. Can't really ask much more than days and nights like this, to be honest. It's been quite pleasant. To be honest, it was a cold start to the day. Very cold, in fact. And then the weather changed. I didn't get here till the afternoon, to be honest. Around about 2:30 arrival. And then trying to find a peg. And this is where we ended up. Beautiful. Out the way. Not really getting much problems from other anglers. Obviously we get the odd dog walker, but they're quite pleasant. They always say hello, which is nice. The bats are flying around, looking for the mosquitoes. Midges, whatever you want. Just a waiting game now. Anyway, I'll get back to you if anything happens. See you all in a bit. £23, guys. I'll do, mate. Well, we're in. What a friggin' scrap that was. It's a beautiful fish. Bloody awesome. What a scrap. Caught on the bait cap, guys, with Zanana paste in it, with the ulti-point hook. So everything's working fine. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, I've deserved it. Oh, hey. It's been a tough month, guys, let me tell you. Well, beautiful. Let's get you back, eh? Bloody hell. I'm not used to that. Oh wait, them night captures don't half catch it off guard when you're in bed. Scramble for the bloody light in your bloody Crocs. Oh wait. Well, I was only in the margin. 7 foot. A little flick. £23 that linear, a Sipwell linear was. So nice grey colour. Lovely. On to the next one, as they say. Bit of a trek down here, like, just 2 hours and 45 minutes. Why did I pick this peg? Well, it was out the way. I went round the lake, and the lake was pretty busy, to be fair. And most of the carp anglers were right down the far end. And thought I don't need to be amongst them. And the wind was pushing down this end of the lake. And I noticed a few fish on the surface, or just underneath it. They weren't that big, to be honest. I thought, well, it's still a sign, isn't it? Positive. And I don't know anything about this peg. I just put the marker rod out. Just sort of slopes down, and it's pretty deep here. Got to about 16 foot within the radius of the swim. I brought it back to 14 foot, and I thought, okay, I'll just bait 2 spots, one at 7 foot and one at 14. And basically left it most of the day. Just put boiling pellets out. And as it was getting dark, I decided to put the rods out. And within 15 minutes, I had a run off the bloody the margin rod with the bait cap in it. A 5-inch hook link. Beautiful, it was nailed. Didn't half give me a scrap underneath the tree to the right of me. So I had to put the rod tip low and just gain control of it. Put me in a good mood. I'm awake now. Only problem is I've got to suffer for a drink. I've only left me tea bags at home. I had 1 tea bag left earlier on. I just scabbed it, drank a cup of tea because I had nothing to eat all day, and I just made some croquettes, so to speak, and cup of tea with them, and that was it really. Was all settled in, and then I had a ripper. God, I tell you what, didn't half go. The excitement is back, as they say. So, been a struggle to get out fishing this month, let me tell you. Bloody knee, shoulder, elbows. Getting old now. Gotta friggin' make the most of it. But anyway, that bloody bait cap's devastating. Just delivers that attraction instantly, guys. Got to understand boilies and pop-ups, they're sealed within a skin. That's why everyone tells you to put all these additives on the outside. Or with paste. Paste's just soluble in it, breaks down nice. The cap acts like a skin, but it allows the layers in regard now it protrudes from the front to break down. So lasts a good 12 hours, and it only cut the rest of it only comes out on the fight anyway. So it's all good. and put it in PVA bags. It's another way of presenting it. Beautiful. So, back to waiting again, as they say. It's absolutely pitch black, can't even see a bloody thing past this camera. We've got the multi-bait coming in 2 weeks' time. Looking forward to that. Giving you guys the ultimate hook bait. Be able to put anything you want inside it. The needle in the haystack, as they say. Must mind, it took me bloody 6 years to get it sorted. You just wouldn't believe what's involved, to be honest. But anyway, keep fighting, as they say. Gotta say, this Woodlands Waters is quite nice, to be honest. So, I'm gonna fish it a few times, I think. As well as my syndicate water. Just about having a choice in it. So, anyway, see you all in the morning, unless I catch one in the middle of the night. See you all later, guys. If you're wondering what peg this is called Pud's Corner. It's fairly deep in front of me. God, only 3 or 4 wraps and you're into 16 foot. Margins are quite deep, shallow up to a couple of foot. The lake size is 14 acres in size, so it's got plenty of depth, plenty of places for them to hide and stay out the way. Lovely tree line, and yeah, it's perfect. It's a caravan park, I must admit. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because they're out the way. It's actually in 72 acres of land, this particular water. And to be fair, it's got quite a few other waters as well. Oops, there's a fish just popped its head out. An early morning riser. It's a gravel pit. Not much in the way of weed. It's got plenty of other species in it, like some woods roach, bream, as well as carp.
The carp just go up to just over £30 on here, I believe. I think I've said before, I've been once before with a friend of mine called Mark Oliver and his mate Dave, and we were right down the other end of the lake, to be fair. And don't get me wrong, it was pleasant down there, but I actually like this spot out the way. Yeah, you do get the dog walkers, but they seem friendly. And I've had no issues. Really pleasant.
Good morning. Well, what have I got behind me here? Well, I've been working alongside Polar Technologies, and my good friend Graham has designed a awning for the back of a Transit or a VW transporter, and I've got to say, I highly recommend it. And I just thought I'd show you guys because I think it's just something you'd be interested in, and it just gives you so much space to just make life a little bit easier on the bank, because obviously we go to certain venues and we're all struggling to find stuff in the back of the van, so to speak. So if you've got that a bit more space, you can be a bit more organised and have a little bit more comfort. And as we're getting older, you like comfort. Well, I know I do anyway. Anyway, let me show you it. As you can see, we'll start from the outside. This is how it looks here. And we've got a nice window. You can have either plastic, or you can have it as a mozzie, or you can have it private in regard to taking the flap outside. Morning. It has two doors either side, so you can zip it up. It's got retainer straps, so it locks it all down. It goes over the tailgate. Let me show you inside. It's a bit unorganised at the minute in regard to what I've got in here, as you can see. A few bits. This is how it looks. Pole to give it rigidity on the outside of the there's your window, or you can just stand outside and get yourself a little bit of cover. This is the inside of my van at the minute, a bit unorganised. Got an air fryer there. Fridge freezer. All my rigs. Leafy paste. So when it comes to finding things, it's a little bit hectic. So when it comes to this awning, just bloody perfect. So much easier now. Anyway, how good's that? The ground's a bit uneven, but that's okay. When it's on nicer ground, it'll look even better. Beautiful. Check it out. Polar Technologies. Ask for Graham. So there you go. Check it out, guys. Can't go wrong. Just as cheap as a bivvy. Yeah, for all that extra space. Catch us all in a bit. Bye. Well, I'm just putting some pellet out. Not too much, just building up the swim. Don't know what's been happening before me. To be fair, I don't think many people have fished this peg this week. Only because it's out the way. I'm not fishing that far out either. That's another thing. It is what it is. Oh, it didn't open up. It's not good, is it? Obviously I've got 3 rods out. Didn't put much bait on them. Just to see if I can buy a bite. And now I just need to put a bit of bait out before it goes dark. That'll do us, I think. I'm just going to put a couple of spods of bloody boilie out. Only around about 10 boilies on each one, to be honest. Just to give that little breakdown in weight of items they have to pick up. to us. In fact, just move that. The reason I'm feeding the margins is got to understand is that anglers throw baits away anyway, and everything goes in the margins. And fish are predominantly margin feeders anyway. So I'll do me. Well, it's cold. The wind's pushing in. Weather's certainly changed from yesterday evening, that's for sure. We'd have caught that nice zip linear. Some of you might have noticed there on social media about a product that I've spent many years trying to develop, and it's called the multi-bait. And the whole idea behind the multi-bait is I wanted to create a product that gives anglers the ultimate hook bait. And when it comes to the logic of it, it's all based around you being, as the angler, being able to use any product you like with inside it. And it also replicates its visual look in regard to, i.e. a boilie or a dumbbell. And to be fair, it's gone through many transitions from its original concept. It's been refined, and I've got no doubt it could be refined further, I suppose. But I think we've got it to where it needs to be, and it can be a pop-up or a bottom bait. You can use liquids, pastes, meaty fish products, or a combination of all of them, to be honest. It's going to be available in the next few weeks, and we've had great results throughout the country, England, France, and on rivers. It's just been devastating, to be honest. It really is about delivering that attraction effectively, and the reason behind it is because I believe boilies and pop-ups don't deliver that attraction, in the sense of they offer visual attraction, but as for the attraction, I don't think they're as effective as what they could be. And that's why they've, you know, a lot of people are asking you to put additives on the outside of them now, so you might as well just have had a basic boilie or pop-up and then just added these additives on the outside. So, because obviously they're trapped within a skin, and the process they have to go through to be made the way they are, this is where the multi-bait comes into its own. It's got the skin, in a sense, and it allows you to put anything you like inside it. And to be fair, this is what it looks like. They'll come in 4 different sizes, from 12mm to 24mm. To be fair, the bigger ones will be for the European market, but as for the like 10, 12s and 20mm, or I should say, is it 12s, 15s and 20mm, they'll suit the UK market. And basically it has a little thumbnail there, and you get your nail in and you lift the topper out. Now these toppers, they have a pre-inserted bit of foam, and you'll just cut them to your own preferable size, and then it allows you to put your bait inside, delivering that attraction more effectively. Here's some liquid paste. You've got them in 5 different flavours, signature flavours I must add. They've been absolute awesome, and you'll just pinch a bit and you'll just fill inside the multi-bait, get the topper, and there you have it. It's that easy, guys. As I said, you can put any bait you like inside it. You can change the topper colours. This has got a red one on, to obviously pinks, oranges, yellows, browns, whites. They come in 2 base colours, which is the brown as well as the off-white, and they come in inline and swivel version, and we also do dumbbell version in swivel as well as the boilie shape. As for the fish captures, we've had some awesome fish captures. To be honest, the biggest has been up to £48, and in regarding our testing and places we've gone within the time frame we've had, and I'm proud of them, to be fair, guys. You would not believe the journey it's taken to get here and bring them to market, and it's just a case of, for me, it's the ultimate hook bait. Don't get me wrong, not everyone's gonna like them. That's fine. Everyone's got a choice in what they want to use. Obviously they're made of plastic, and don't get me wrong, there's been products out before these made by Cord and Nash, Fox, Enterprise Tackle, and they all make boilies, plastic boilies and sweet corn and artificial maggots and things like that, so they've been around for years. But when it comes to the evolution of these products, I don't think you're going to get better, and it's simple as that. They've been designed to perfection. They just give you so much choice in regarding, you know, how you could use them. They're just 2 different sizes there. As I said, they come in 4 different sizes and 3 different sizes when it comes to the dumbbell. And just check them out. Highly recommend them. Anyway, I'm going to make a rig. I hate this bit. It never quite goes to plan. Just down to preparation. In fact, I've just realised this is the smallest version. See how small that is. You can do exactly the same with that. As I say, the top comes off. Bit of paste. You can put anything in it, maggots, liquids. In fact, what actually happens with the live bait when you put inside, especially the maggots with the liquidy paste, perfect for match fishing. The maggots force out the paste from inside, and creates movement within the boilie, so you get it twitching, and it just basically acts like a live crustacean. It's just a different level in regard what you get from them. To be fair, it really does deliver that attraction effectively and in any way you want, and obviously they're reusable, and so you get plenty of use out of them, and hopefully have a few magic moments, as they say. Anyway, as for making a rig, hook length, strip about 6 inches of it away. I need glasses on now. Create a loop. I'm going to use an inline version for now. As I said, we do them in swivel and in line. Never quite goes to plan, this. Got a wood pigeon above me, hooting away. Obviously it's about creating a loop, snipping the tag end, sniffles. It's cold weather. That goes through there. Now what we need is a stop. These are our little extended stops, and all I can say is they've been designed to fit properly. There's no way you're going to get any crayfish taking them out, especially when they're fitted in. That fits perfectly into the topper. As you can see. Now, this is our hooks, the Ulti-Point range. We spent 2 years working with one of the leading manufacturers in the world. We're just bloody proud of these hooks. They're sharp as anything. You don't need to sharpen them. Straight out the packet. And yeah, perfect. Strong as well regarding the wire. No cheap bloody Chinese imports. Oh right, I needed to tell you what I do need. I forgot. Ring swivel. So our ring swivels. Getting how to do a rig now, aren't we? So, you know, ring swivel goes on. I usually have about 10 mil away from the bottom of the multi-bait, to be fair. Just initially lock it in. Then get your hook. Just check that you've got it in the right position you want. That's perfect length, so I'm quite happy with that now. And then basically I just take the line back out and then put another over knot on that. To lock it into place. That's it, then that's locked. I'll get my hook again. Right position. Seven turns, back on itself. Back down the eye of the hook. And then that's perfect. Then what I do, guys, we've got these dragonfly aligners. We do them in tungsten and non-tungsten, and just depending on how you want to use them. So just basically Get 10 in a pack. Come in small and large, basically. Basically, I just snip a little bit off at a 45-degree angle. Feed it through. Just over where you've tied it round the hoop. As you can see, it just extends that hook a little bit more, gives it more of a hook. And not only that, when it comes to locking it in, beautiful. Then what I do is, here they are. Our tungsten sinkers, which have been perfectly designed. Put a lot of thought into these, to be honest, guys. And the whole idea of them is that they actually look like a dumbbell and they're graduated towards the end, so it really maximises your putty when you put your putty in, to be fair. Just get the tungsten sinkers. Wet your line. Just move it down like so. Put your anti-tangle sleeve in. Create a loop, give it a twist. Cut the tag, the excess. Then what I'll do is, our new tungsten putty, beautiful, comes in a nice little steel container. It's in black. shape it round the tungsten sinker. Perfect. Use your thumbnail. Get your paste. Even add a little bit of liquid in it if you want. And there we have it. Perfect. As you can see, the paste wants to come out the holes. Lovely. Anyway, I'm going to cast that out. I'm going to cast that out in a minute. Yeah, beautiful. Anyway, let's get something sorted. See you in a minute.
Well, it's going to be pitch black soon, guys. Had a nice sunny day, or evening I should say. No bites as yet. Still in the same spots. Same rigs. Been quite relaxing, to be fair. Killing time, as they say. Nice if we were a bit more active, like, but it's not to be. And the problem with fishing in the margins is the fact that if you do get a fish, you basically instantly knacking your swim up anyway, because you're fighting a fish in the swim where you're baited up. So it's only a one bite bloody situation anyway. Which I don't mind, to be honest. It's just a case of that's margin fishing for you, and if you get a nice bite, then oops, there's the bloody rat. Look at that. If you get a bite, who cares, as they say. Being rewarded for your efforts, your decision making. Because at the end of the day, that's all we're doing, isn't it? Trying to make the right decisions. Anyway, get back to you in a bit. Beautiful.
You bloody lot of let me down. Good morning. Well, not having much luck. Basically the carp have buggered off. Obviously I've picked my spots and the margins are good when the carp turn up, but you can quickly sort of kill your spot in regarding all the commotion which goes on. And to be fair, the carp have got off with the wind and they're all down that towards that end of the lake now, so it's really quiet round here. Even the matchman next door is not having much luck after his bit, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. No point in me camping, is it? So yeah, I've enjoyed my spot, to be honest. Been comfortable. The wind was pushing in when I first come, and then after 24 hours it sort of just done the opposite direction, and unfortunately I'm not following the wind, am I? Picked a peg and I've tried to work it, and to be honest I had a little bit of result. A nice one zip linear and a bream, which I didn't take kindly to. Slimy as anything, but yeah, I've had me fun. If I don't find another peg when I go wandering round and then I've packed in, and I'll just mosey off home, I suppose. 2 hours and 45 minutes drive, as they say. Bit of a trek, but yeah, I've enjoyed my few days here, to be honest. It's been pleasant. Yeah, recommend it. Anyway guys, I'm not going to waffle on. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It helps the algorithm. Yeah. Anyway, till next time. Thanks very much. Bye for now.